About a year ago, someone stole Wilbo's S14. Months of work gone. So when he got this one, it wasn't about just getting a new S14. He pretty much has to start over and get back to where we once were.
I woke up to, the car being gone.
Today we're going to sit down with Will and go over the car and his previous car and then take it to an event as well. So stay tuned and let's get into it.
What's going on, guys? It's Will, welcome to the video, and this is the story about my S14. So it was a 94 model, very early, Zenki. Had a few bits and bobs done to it, turbo, manifold, tune, it's running on a Link, E85. However, the car had quite a history. A lot of dodgy mods done, things needed to be addressed. It was a great deal, but in hindsight, it wasn't the best car.
Yep. No, fair enough, fair enough. And now how long did you own that car for, prior to it being stolen?
I bought that car about 2 years ago, and a year ago it was stolen, so I had it for about a year.
Yeah. Yep, no, understood. And before that, you were drifting a MX-5?
Yeah, MX-5, still got it. That taught me everything. It went from a stock car with coilovers and a diff to turbo, knuckles, basically everything you can do to an MX-5 before it became not an MX-5.
And with that S14, how close was that to being finished?
The car was relatively close. I was fighting a lot of wiring gremlins, which, as many people know, is probably the worst gremlin you want to fight with a car.
Yep.
One day it wouldn't start, the next day the starter motor wouldn't click over, and it was pretty disheartening, especially not having a designated space to work on the car. It was sort of just chipping away at little things on the side of the road.
Yeah. Will, can you take us back to the night in question here?
Yeah, it would have been Aaron's birthday. We sort of just kicked back, had some drinks, some food. It was a work night, so an easy one.
Like a Wednesday or something, yeah.
Yeah, no, it was like a Monday, I think.
Yeah.
And got home relatively early, went to bed, and woke up to the car being gone.
Yeah. I remember I saw a message, or I saw it on your story. I instantly called Jesse, and we both just called in work. We're like, no, we got to figure out and try and help where we can here.
Well, yeah, we all didn't go to work the following day and did everything, and luckily a few nice people in the community let us, check out cameras and stuff like that, and we formed a little paper trail together, but sort of after that it's sort of all in the hands of the police, unfortunately.
Yeah. And do we ever hear anything back from that car, really?
Nah, not really. They had some suspects, but you know how criminals work. They usually, if they're good at what they do, which it seems like they were, they don't leave a trace.
Yeah, that's pretty unfortunate. But have you learnt anything from that experience at all, do you think? Or
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of better ways to protect your car, and tracking devices, insurance policies that, when worst comes to worst, they help you out. But hindsight's a great thing, so you can only look back and reflect. So I hope it's a message to others just to protect your stuff a little bit better.
Yeah, understood. And you actually called me yesterday, coming home from a drift event, and you're all amped up, getting fired up. And you actually you said something along the lines of it's almost been worth the wait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a lot of fighting to get to this point. It sort of seemed like a never-ending uphill battle. I'm sure people with cars that are, like Aaron's in 1,000 pieces, and there's sort of nothing you can do but just wait and work for it. It's quite a surreal feeling once you actually get back behind the wheel, even if it's quite a small, not substantial event like a wet practice at Marulan, but it's like just getting back out there with your friends is the biggest part. And I always
I so wish I had a camera aiming that way too.
What's he even listening to?
David Guetta song. Oh, that was beautiful. Thank you. Fuck, where were we?
I feel like the best part about drifting is just getting out there with your friends and, you know, trying to drive with each other, trying not to crash into each other. You got your mates up on the wall, you want to get up next to the wall. It's what it's all about. It sort of gets flushed out these days about trying to look good on the internet or being better than the next guy, but just go out there and have fun.
Yeah. Yeah, completely agree. We actually had a night, like I think it was last weekend, where I borrowed my brother's car and you took your car. We just went for like a little drive together. And it'd been like over, I think, 2 years since we've like gone for a drive like that together. You're just on the street. And we both came home, we were so amped up. We're like, wow, we haven't like been out driving like that in so long. And it was like, we've kind of forgot like this is why we did it all, you know?
Yeah.
This is why we spend so much time and effort on these cars, is for those moments with your friends, and you come back and you're like, you're just so amped up about it, like
we literally just drifted like one shitty corner near our house.
Yeah.
And we're just like, whoa.
Yeah. We're like, it literally felt like we were like 17 again.
Yeah.
And, like just came back from the first time doing skids. You're like, what the heck? Yeah. So ideally, hopefully that gives some people some motivations to carry on with their builds. It takes a lot longer than we hope for multiple different reasons, and that could be financially or just anything else in between.
Yeah.
From your car getting stolen or
your motor blowing up.
Yeah, from your motor blowing up to yeah, that's it. But keep going, because eventually when you do get to the end of that road, it becomes all worth it when you can start making those memories again. When that car was stolen and you were kind of in an in-between moment of cars of not really wanting to drive the MX-5 because it was kind of getting ready for sale, and obviously the other car was stolen, did you lose motivation at any point?
It sort of gets to the point where you kind of get in that whole like why me mindset, and it's hard to get out of because it's like everything you've just worked for. It's not even about like the money, because obviously it's a lot of money to put these cars together. Like this isn't like the golden era anymore. Like these cars aren't around $10,000 with work done to them. Like these are expensive cars, and for day-to-day people like us who are tradesmen, like I'm a mechanic, Aaron's an electrician, you don't make a lot of money. So having a car like that gone, realistically, it's like a year's worth of actual work and money gone. Yeah,
let alone the hours you've put in on the side for that as well. Yeah.
And I'm very lucky to, with that car, it was a little bit cheaper due to buying it from a friend. And it's the same story with this car. And it's good to have people looking out for you that sort of understand that whole hustle, and to them it's not about making money on the car, it's about experiencing the car and then letting it go to a home where it's gonna be treated the way they wanted it to be treated, if not better.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, we'll see you back at the shop to have a look at what we've got done to this thing and a bit more information about it.
See you there.
So this is my 98 S14 200SX. I bought it off my mate Sam down in Canberra. It's had a bit of a weird life. It's not got many kilometres, even though it kind of looks like it. It's sort of just like a stock SR20, T28, D-Max manifold, couple like drift bits like PCOX knuckle, two-way diff, and yeah. But yeah, we're gonna chuck some BCs in it. We've got some new CST Hyper Zero V2 wheels, Bride Zeeg 2 Nardi Classic, a couple other bits. We're just going to do a bit of a once over of the car too, just get it ready for some drift duties.
Yeah.
So I picked up some BC Gold DS series on Facebook Marketplace for a pretty good deal. They've got like barely any kilometers on them. So right now, I don't know what they're set at and like what the old owner's done. So I'm gonna take all the preload out of them, which basically just means the spring is floppy. And then I'm going to put about 10 mil of preload into it. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about the base height because I'm not really bothered to pull the whole spring apart and set base heights, so I'm just gonna send it. But yeah, hopefully it's good. We'll see. So when we put the car on the hoist, we heard this like weird, like ticking noise.
Yeah.
I thought the car on the hoist was making noises, which is kind of scary because we're standing under it. And then Aaron noticed this brown puddle getting bigger on the floor, which is down there. I knew this car had some really bad coilovers in it. The last owner put some weird old coilovers in it. Like the front was a mix of Greddy and BC. The rear, I think they're just Greddy. Anyway, they are leaking so bad, like so bad. And when I'd get on throttle, the back of the car would squat and the car would pull to the left. No, it would pull to the right on throttle.
That's so weird.
Which I can only imagine is because this side's compressing more and it's steering the car around. So I thought it was just my really bad alignment, but I kind of knew it would be this. So we're going to hopefully fix that problem with new shocks. Oh! Holy shit, man. Size is this? 17.
This is the new Bluetooth coilover. You can see here. You hit the bump, nothing happened. Good.
Yeah, they're really good. You can like go over bumps and stuff.
I love it. Yeah, we'll take it for a street drive now.
Just a video of you floating down the road.
Don't film this.
Right, so we've had the calipers professionally sprayed elsewhere and then sent back to us.
Whoa! That's crazy.
Magic right there.
That's crazy.
We fixed that crap.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Wilbo's Customs.
Yeah. So, the rears might not fit. They definitely don't fit. Slight oversight. Yeah. We kind of thought they'd fit because I've got Aaron's wheels on the back, and they're like a, 18,
But
10,
plus 30.
30 something, and these are 18, 9.5 plus 12. Maybe the math didn't math. I actually didn't do any math, and I didn't do math at school, so that might be the reason why they don't fit. But the fronts fit, and the fronts look sick.
They do.
The coilovers, however, have been slotted. Have been slotted because they were on, I'm pretty sure it was like a really stancy car. So we put it down the ground, and it's actually got 9.5 degrees of negative camber, which looks gangster, but it doesn't fit. I mean, it does fit, but it would drive really bad. It'd be super dangerous, and we don't want to have a understeering moment like Jesse. So we're gonna pull the camber out. I've put the works back on the back. Thanks, Aaron, for letting me borrow them.
Sorry.
And then we're gonna like get the height and alignment kind of sorted, and then we jump on to the interior stuff.
Yeah. Get keen.
So you gotta use a wheel socket so you don't scratch your wheels. Damn, he's caught me with my thinking face.
That's why I'm glad I ain't got no clear visor.
Yeah.
I'd be
doing that.
I'd be coming around the corners like this, fucking.
like a dog with the window
Yeah. Hold on.
This here is a basically very fancy string alignment setup. We have set the car inside of the box, so we use our straight edge ruler and we measure from the hubs. So just like so. That was a bit rough. I've already done it, so it doesn't matter. So as long as your side to side and front side to side and back side to side is the same, your car's positioned perfectly in a square, which means we can then set the toe because the car's even from the string. So our final measurements came up to 57 millimeters in the front and 59 in the back, which leads us to about 2 mil of toe out. The back, I've got all stock arms, so it's like straight, pretty much. Maybe in the future, I'll put a camber arm and a toe arm in. Well, definitely in the future, I'll put a camber arm and a toe in because my wheels don't fit. My new wheels that I bought don't fit. But yeah, the camber's about, what was it, Aaron? 5 degrees?
Yes.
Yeah, like 4.5, 5 degrees, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much on a car like this. So we're gonna pack all this stuff up now, which isn't as bad as setting it up. Usually packing up sucks. Setting this up sucks. Back here if I didn't have legs. I can always drive.
Why does that work? Wilbo is that tall he can sit in the back seat.
Oh yeah. Frick. Oh yes! You. Yes, dude. Oh my god.
How are your knees?
It's kind of like the car.
Go-kart, yeah.
It's kind of like the car.
You almost want to be lower again, eh?
I can't. I'm on the lowest holes.
Damn.
Dude, this is so sick.
That's gangster.
I'm so happy with that. Oh, dude, sit in it.
Yeah, sit in it.
Yeah, dude. That's extended. I feel like I'm driving from the back seat. Look,
Yeah.
arms straight.
as you've just seen, we've made it back from the track at the Fig 8. The car went substantially well. We had no dramas. Wilbo, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Fig 8 was a great baseline for the car. That was last weekend. And yesterday I've just gotten back from driving the car down to Marulan, down at Pheasantwood. And you know, for us, that's a 2-hour drive there, many hours on the track,
Yeah.
and a 2 and a bit hour drive home, and it's still here, driven to our spot here in the bush.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a great baseline for the car, and I now know where I want to go with this car. I was sort of unsure how it would drive. I knew the limitations of the car, like the stock caster arm, the lock stops are still fitted, and I didn't feel it too much at the Figure 8 because it's not very fast. It's sort of a low angle, like it's not low angle. Yeah. I was just getting used to it at our Figure 8, and taking it down to Marulan was definitely a big eye opener. I now know where I need to go. You know, with the limitations of the car, it's currently got the PC Works knuckles, but it's still fitted with stock caster arms and lock stops. So it limits the car a lot. So some arms definitely be needed. You know, a couple small things, but other than that, it's pretty dialed. You know, we didn't battle temps all day. No silly issues. So it'll just be covering up reliability stuff and suspension work. And I really feel like this is going to be a great car. And after that, we'll start looking into the paint work and the body work. So that's obviously pretty needed.
Yes. Yep. Oh, awesome, man. Well, Wilbo, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you for coming out. We'll catch you on the next one. Guys, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned. Please comment anything you liked about today's video. You have any questions about the cars, or any questions about your cars. See you guys soon.